Good morning. Coming to you with another 3 minutes of encouragement. Today's encouragement is about getting out of a place of guilt. So I'm going to give you the who, what, when, where, why, and how of how to get out of it in 3 minutes. So starting off with who. Where does a place of guilt come from? Who does it come from? It comes from the devil, not God. Anytime you're in a place of guilt, it's just negative energy recycling itself, and that's definitely not from God. Also, the what. What is a place of guilt? Place of guilt is, guilt initially is just any guilt is a natural reaction to any time you realize you did something wrong. So that part is normal. But when you're stuck in a place of guilt, it's like a jail cell with no key. You can't get out. The what, the where, what, when. The when you're in a place of guilt, it's a sign that you may not know God the way you think you do. Also, it's a sign that you may not have received his forgiveness fully, because when you receive his forgiveness fully, you realize that he forgave you for sins past, present, and future. So that's when you are in a place of guilt. Where anytime you're you stuck in a place of guilt, it can come from internal insecurities you have, something inside of you telling you that you deserve to feel guilty and be, continually feel guilty about what's going on and keep rehearsing it inside of yourself. Or it can come from people that are close to you, your loved ones. The devil's good at influencing people close to you to remind you of what you did over and over again to keep you in that place of guilt. So think about it. If somebody you didn't know or a stranger somebody was to try to remind you of your wrongdoings or make you feel bad about yourself, usually who are they to you? So why would that matter? But if it comes from somebody that you love or close to, that you care about, like your kids, your parents, your siblings, your family, your friends, it's more likely to have a negative impact on you. So even though they have their own flaws and stuff like that, their own faults and problems, they remind you of yours. But we're not gonna get into that because we only got 3 minutes. The why, anytime you're stuck in a place of guilt, is usually because that the volume of the opinions of others are too loud. You know what I mean? Like that's what you're hearing more, that's what you're focusing on more. Or the volume of your own internal insecurities telling you that you're supposed to feel this way is too loud. So last but not least, the how. How to you get out of a place of guilt if you ever find yourself in one. You got to turn down the volume of the opinions of others and how you should feel about what you did. Turn down the volume of your own personal insecurities or personal voice telling yourself that's how you should feel, and turn up the volume of what God says about all of that: regret, shame, condemnation, remorse, shame, guilt, all of that. Turn his voice up. How do you turn his voice up? By searching out what he said about it. I'm not going to give you all the details. That's for you to search out because we only got 3 minutes. But remember, the more you know, the more you grow. And when you grow, your price goes up. Make sure you share this with somebody. Bless.